Hello, you are with me, the voice of ability for persons with disability. United Nations statistics estimate that over 600 million people live with disability globally, and over 400 million people live with disability in Africa. 40% of Africa's population are made up of people living with disability. 10 to 15% of school-age children in Africa live with disability. Ghana's population is over 32 million, and 8% are people living with disability. How does this impact on persons with disability in terms of policy formulation, marriage and family life, education, healthcare, employment, and so on? For those of us in the disability community, discrimination and stigmatization is the root cause of almost every challenge we face. However, success only comes to those who know how to overcome their challenges and not those who know how to avoid challenges. So join me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability, as I navigate my way through the riveting stories, the unbelievable experiences, and the life-transforming journeys of persons with disability on the Helping Hand TV show. Hello and welcome to another exciting and inspiring edition of the Helping Hand TV show, where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. And like I say, you're welcome. Welcome to my world where disability is not inability. Well, H4P is 12 years old. It's a new year. Happy New Year to all of you. I'll go for a commercial break. When I come back, I'll introduce you to my very, very amazing guest. It's the Helping Hand TV show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, you are with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability, and today I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend, others call her the sweet companion, and others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable, and she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Samina Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Body Lotions, DV Cleaners Hair Shampoos, DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners, DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents, DV Cleaners Hand Wash, DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners, DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners, DV Cleaners Cake Soaps, and now introducing DV Cleaners Hand Sanitizers. For bulk purchase, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the top most made in Ghana products. DV Cleaners, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability, and you are supporting H4P Organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners,
Nature's finest touch.
Hello, this is the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. Life is about success. Success is about achievements, but greatness is about helping others to achieve success. I believe strongly that God gave us two hands so that we can use one hand for ourselves and the other hand to help other people. But Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman seemed to have used both of her hands to help everybody else. Christina Hackman had a quality personality that touched many lives and inspired quality in many people. Mrs. Christina Hackman didn't only touch lives with her hands of generosity, but also she touched lives with her heart of magnanimity, intimacy, and leniency. So what sort of person was Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman?
Very intelligent, jovial, welcoming anybody who came her way.
She was kind, she was generous, and she was caring.
She felt free sharing whatever she had with people. She was generous with everything she had.
She was always willing to give. She really gave beyond what one would expect.
Baby was a jewel God gave us.
She would call and wish you a happy birthday even before you yourself became aware that the day was your birthday.
Baby was the one who brought us all together.
Loving,
caring,
always smiling.
she cannot be replaced.
Baby has left a huge legacy.
I'm here to talk to you about the Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards, also known as the Chill Awards. The Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards, also known as the Chill Awards, is an award scheme by the H4P Organization in honor of my mom, Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman, an amazing woman, an incredible woman. The Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards recognizes the impact and the efforts made by persons with disability, especially towards national development.
It's the Chill Awards, powered by the H4P Organization.
Chill Awards.
The Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards. The Chill Awards.
Chill Awards.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. This is a very special edition, and I have Susan Deladem Awudi Fiahagbe. Did I get it right?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you, Bishop.
This is incredible. I am told you are one of the biggest fans of H4P.
Sure.
Tell me about it. How did you find out about H4P?
Okay, so I realize persons with disability have been in abusive homes.
Yeah.
Some have been in abusive relationships.
Yeah.
Relationship not only with spouse relationship, mother or parents and children.
Okay.
There's relationship.
Yeah.
Landlord and tenant. There's relationship. Pastor and members. There's relationship. But then persons with disability having those relationship with others. So I was looking at persons with disability living in abusive relationship.
Okay.
And not having anybody to speak on their behalf. So this is their serious lawyer to speak on their behalf.
I hear you.
So I was looking out for anybody who is doing something like that. Because I see my disability as a privilege. I don't see it as, though I didn't realize it earlier, but now I see it as a privilege. So I named the show The Privilege Show.
Okay.
Where your disability shouldn't be an issue.
Exactly.
It should rather be a privilege. So I was looking out for somebody who was doing something like that, and I came across H4P, and I was like, wow, this man is fine, man. And he has no disability, but he's there for persons with disability. So that is how I got to know about you.
Wow.
And since then, I've been crashing on you.
Thank you. It's an honor. Thank you so much. And your show, how is it coming up? You are still planning putting it together?
I am still putting it together. I am actually working on a foundation, the Privilege Foundation. So I'm working around it. I still need more hands to come on board to help. The dream is there, but you can't do it alone.
So you do a lot of things. Let's start with your DJing.
Okay.
Tell me about that.
Okay, so people have been saying you have sweet voice. Your voice is sweet. Your voice is sweet.
And it's true.
Oh, my voice is sweet.
Yeah.
So you have sweet voice. You have sweet voice. So, then let me go into radio. Probably my sweet voice will benefit others as well. So I did some 2x4 radio course, like 6 months. And I went to Jubilee Radio for attachment. After the attachment, they decided to maintain me.
Wow.
So I'm the mid-afternoon and the mid-morning hosts of their Midday Breeze, which later was turned into Brunch Mix. So I'm always on radio from 10:30 to 2:30. That was when I was there. But I'm no more doing radio because I want to focus on the Privilege Foundation and the show.
That's great. So I surmise you even advocate for persons with disability?
Seriously. Once I have the opportunity, I don't let it go.
So let's start from the beginning. your disability? How did you get it?
According to my parents, because I was not there. So according to them, they said they have attached some superstition to it. But for me, I think it's just polio.
Okay.
Yes.
They believe it's something else.
Yes, they think it's something else. You know, African we are, and Ghanaian we are, and Volta region. Okay. So they've attached some superstition to it that when I think it's also got to do with the circumstances surrounding my birth. Okay. So that is why they have, which maybe another platform I can talk about it, but not this one. So they said I was a very healthy child. I even started walking at 7 months. So people were even talking about, I was fat. I was the biggie type. Everybody was complaining, upon your weight, you're already walking. Then when I was almost 1 year, then I started falling sick. They'll rush me at dawn to one hospital to the other. At the end of the day, I couldn't walk again.
I can understand where the superstition is coming from.
Yes. I couldn't walk again. I was dragging myself on the floor. Okay. They claim I was behaving like a snake.
Wow.
I wasn't there, so that was what they claimed. So I never walked again since that 1 year until I was 5 years.
Oh.
Yes. At a point, I started sitting, but when I'm sitting, I'm just sitting like this, and I'll be bringing out saliva from my mouth. Like I was helpless. Okay. But according to my mother, at age 5, I called her one day. I wasn't even talking then. I called her one day and I spoke down to her that she should hold my hand to wake up, to stand up. Okay. That was, she said dawn. She was even asleep. And I wake her up that she should hold my hand to get up. And when she held my hand, I got up and started tiptoeing.
Oh.
Hallelujah to that.
Wow. Amen. Amen. That's a miracle.
Yes. So I'm a miracle child.
Yeah.
So that is how I started walking. And they took me to Koforidia Hospital. They said they were going to give me calipers. Okay. Some even suggested I should use the wheelchair. But my father said no. He doesn't want a wheelchair for me. He didn't want the crutches for me. Anything they suggested, for him, he believes since I've been able to stand up, I will walk on my own. So he will not take it. If there's nothing they can do about it, they should give his child to him to take home. So he's a carpenter himself. So when we go home, I understand he manufactured something that could hold my leg on the floor to make my feet base on the floor.
Okay, so when you were walking, your feet couldn't touch the floor?
No, I was tiptoeing somehow. So gradually, this is how I got it. And that man, can you imagine? Susan, straighten up your leg. Anytime you're walking, Susan, straighten up your leg.
That's your dad, right?
That's my dad. Like he wants me to be like everybody. Susan, straighten up your leg. Bishop, I will be forcing and be straightening up my. It was not easy. Yeah. Until when I gave birth, he visited me, and I was working, and this man again. So I straightened out. I said, "Massa, not again." You know the hell you put me through. That every time I should straighten up my leg. It was not easy, but I just didn't say anything. But today I'm telling you, I won't straighten up my leg again. No. Take it the way it is. This is who I am. You just have to accept it, because I've also accepted myself. Wow. So
it's difficult accepting these things. Let me go for a break. When I come back, I'll find out. The way you're talking about your dad, it looks like you're a daddy's girl.
I'm the girlfriend, Ankasa.
Okay, so hold that thought. When I come back, I would ask you that. Okay. Well, it's a Helping Hand TV show. I know you are enjoying it. I'll go for a break. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back. Success is a product of hard and wise work. Is 60-second success with the Bishop. Stay tuned.
Welcome to 60-second success with the Bishop. Today, I want to speak to you about an important success ingredient called the law of progress. The law of progress is your decision to take a step forward in every area of your life. Your decision to take a step forward in every area of your life. Success is a milestone that is achieved after continuous struggles, hard work, pains, motivation, failures, and repeated efforts. Success, my friend, is a journey made up of failures and successes in life. And those who never see success are those who decide to stand at one place in life, those who refuse to progress. If you really want to be successful, then you have to take a step forward. You have to decide to progress in every area of your life. Every day, make a determination to take a step forward in everything you do, and success will be yours. Thank you.
Support the H4P organization today. Your financial donations and logistics can help us take care of the vulnerable and bring dignity to disability.
H4P, I can't thank you enough for putting your resources at the disposal of those who need it most and creating an avenue for the voiceless to also have a voice.
The CEO of H4P, fight the good fight wherever you can. This is a noble cause, and please keep it up.
Your life has been a blessing to persons with disability.
Thank you.
I watch your programs, I see what you are doing. Somebody sitting somewhere will have hope. Excuse me to say, a bishop devote his time to talk about disability. And it means that other people can equally do. And out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So if you profess it, you confess it, and it means it is actually within your heart and you work. And so your life means a lot to us. On behalf of all persons with disability, the persons of OT region, the chiefs, the citizens, and then the working class. Every single day you live is an additional blessing to the disability community.
Thank you so much.
So looking at what Bishop is doing with H4P, it tells us that putting our resources together, we can do better. We can do more to enhance the quality of life of persons with disabilities.
So this is why we do this show, to bring dignity to disability, to bring hope to those who are hopeless. Special thanks to all those who contribute to the H4P organization through our mobile money system. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. If you have not as yet started contributing to us, please do. Let's help keep this program on air. Let's help bring dignity to disability.
You can also support H4P in bringing dignity to disability. Give today via our MTN mobile money on 0596 313 338. The name is H4P. You can also sign up and become a partner today. Kindly visit our website helpinghandshow.com. Click on the Be a Partner button. Kindly fill our partnership form and state how often you wish to donate to support H4P in taking care of the vulnerable. Thank you and God bless you. H4P, perfection is our passion. H4P, bringing dignity to disability.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. Thank you so much, Susan, for your time.
Thank you.
Before we went on break, the way you were talking about your dad, I have a suspicion. Are you daddy's girl? And why? Why? How many siblings do you have? That's a lot of questions, right?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll take care of them.
Yeah.
So, I come from a polygamous home.
Oh.
My dad have plenty wives, I should say.
Wow.
Not that plenty, but it's not one. Yes. So, for my mom, I'm
but
the
anything more than one is plenty when it comes to wives.
Thank you. So we have plenty wives. And for my dad's children, we are 10. I'm the 7th born.
Wow.
And with my mom, we are 4. I'm the 3rd born.
Wow.
So in our local language name, I am Mansa.
Okay.
Because I'm the 3rd female born.
Okay.
And I'm also Abuna. So my matter is somehow complicated, but don't worry.
So if you have all these siblings, how come you are daddy's girl?
I think because of my disability.
Okay.
You know, our mothers, though they give birth to us, sometimes when challenges come, they shy away. But my daddy have always been there. I think it's because of my disability. I click with him, Ankasa.
Okay.
There are secrets between us.
I can imagine. I can imagine. I can imagine.
So I am daddy's girl. Yes, you are not just thinking.
Wow.
That is how it is.
So let's talk about certain things you've gone through, like the DJing.
Okay.
Was he in approval of it?
Oh yes. Actually, SHS. My daddy wanted me to be an accountant. But me, I wanted to do presenting or become a lawyer. And he didn't buy it for me.
Definitely.
He didn't buy it. So secondary or senior high, I went to school for my daddy. My results are not too good. I am not proud of it, but it is what it is. Yes. And I didn't see why I should go writing. Like, my mind was not there.
You have satisfied him already. Now it's your turn.
Thank you
for
putting
I see.
So, when I finally told him that I wanted to do radio, he said no problem. So he paid for the tuition. And though he's that kind of dad is that this is what I want you to do, you have to do it. But sometimes it depends on how you're going to con him.
And
so
knowing you as daddy's girl, I can imagine. You conned him, right?
I did. And he paid for the tuition and I had to go. And he's been there from day one. He's been there. When I went to Jubilee Radio, payment was some way. When I told him, say, oh, it's what you love. So do it.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, that is behind me. So I will be doing it.
Susan, you also went into farming.
Yes. I love farming.
Wow.
I do vegetable farm.
Okay.
Yeah, I do okra, onion, carrots.
Wow.
Just the veggies.
Wow.
Yes. And
is it not too stressful with all that you're doing?
That is where I'm coming to. I will not advise any person with disability, especially a female, to go into farming if you don't have the necessary supports.
Okay.
Because there were times I'll hide myself in my room and be crying.
Wow.
Because the way I want my crops to grow, they are not growing. The weeds have taken over them and I don't have anybody to help me do away with the weeds. So if you don't have the necessary support, and the able ones, once they know you can't do it, it's not that I can't weed, it's not that I can't carry the knapsack, but I can't go the pace they will be going. So obviously I will need their help. And once they know you can't do it, then there will be no much trauma. Yes, normal.
Let me blow your horn a bit. You have won several awards. Let's talk about the first. You were the Female Presenter of the Year 2019-2020. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you. So, Voter Media Excellence Award, they gave me the award.
Okay. There's another one.
I didn't know anybody was watching or...
Wow.
Yes. And
it's a good lesson, right?
Yes.
Whatever we are doing, we should do it well.
You have to do it right.
Because somebody
is watching you or not, you have to do it right. So they honored me. And that day, my daddy was there. Hey.
I can imagine.
He came and Kasa.
Wow. And he was proud, right?
Oh, yeah, he was. He was very proud.
So there's this one that really fascinates me.
Okay.
You won the best physically challenged farmer.
Yes, like I started that when you're doing something, do it right. I didn't know the municipal assembly then, now district assembly. I didn't know they were watching what I was doing. So I was just there and a call came that they'll be coming to supervise my farm for an award.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, bring it on.
Wow.
So they came and they did what they had to do and left. See, I didn't hear from them again. So media maker say one of those things.
Okay.
And I think the 1st of December, then I had a call. Oh, the Farmers' Day celebration is at this location. We will need you to be there. Be at this spot. A bus will come for you. And I was at the spot they said I should be. There was a nice bus that came for us. And when I went, they said I was part of the awardees. I was like,
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So finally said, Best Physically Challenged Farmer of the Year goes to Susan Deladema. With the was like, So you may not know.
But
Somebody
Susan,
may be watching.
out. This is something that was stressful for you, and yet you excel in it. Yes. What is your secret?
The secret is I am always focused. I don't watch anybody. I am me. Before, I didn't know I'm me. I'll share a story with you.
Okay.
Before, I didn't know I was me. Like, I saw myself as somebody else. I didn't know I had a disability.
Wow.
Yes, until about JHS2 or JHS1, before I got to know I had a disability.
Okay.
Thanks to one Kpakpo. I didn't know I had a disability. I saw myself as a normal person. Upon daddy telling me, straighten up your leg, walk on in, like, my mind wasn't there. It was one day, I like teasing people. I tease Ankasa. If I have my eyes on you, forget it. I'll tease you and you feel like going to commit suicide.
Hey, Susan.
I can tease this boy. His head is big. And I call him Buluicho in Ghana. It means, I don't want to translate it.
I think we should leave it at that.
Yes, so Buluicho. So I gave him the name and everybody was calling him Buluicho. Then one morning, this guy wake up. I didn't know how he slept. And I said, hey, Buluicho. He said, Kwe, but that no Jamie, and I was like, what's this guy talking about? He said, my one leg is longer than the other. I said, what's this guy talking about? So that whole day, when I'm sitting there, then his insult to come again. I'm like, no, this guy, he couldn't just tell me my one leg is longer than the other when it's not like that. Unfortunately for me, the home I grew in, there is no mirror that you see you roam in front of the mirror and see your 360. Now it's not there.
Okay.
There was a short mirror and you can see how tall I am.
I can imagine.
How will I see my full self in the mirror? So I always see my head, metropolis kakra, then I'm gone. So that day, nobody was in the house. I climbed, got the mirror down, placed it on the wall, and walked towards it. And I realized, no, what the guy said is true. So since then, I became very quiet. Like, I became very shy. I just said, I was so much depressed, but my teachers then didn't help me because I remember I was excelling in school. Sometimes colleagues will not be doing well. My teacher will even say, teach this person. But I didn't care about anything again. I felt,
but Susan, there's a big lesson for me there. What you were doing to other people.
When they did it to me, I didn't take it easy with myself at all.
Wow.
So, through JHS to SHS, I was just passing through.
Okay.
Because I felt, yes, there's no hope for me. I'm a person with disability. And my teachers, I don't know whether they didn't know I was a person with disability. Because I remember some of my teachers will be insulting me. And I will, why are we hypocrite? And we say, or China, we say. Like, I didn't know I had any disability. When you know who you are, you stand firm who you are and you accept things the way they should be. But it was not like that for me. So when I came down academically, I was expecting them to at least have one-on-one, but there was nothing like that. We are just killing the days. So when you kill one day, you wait for another day, you kill it. So it was after SHS when my results came and I sat and I told myself, see, madam, there's nothing you can do about your disability. Accept it and move on with life. So that is when I started picking up the pieces, and this is how far I have come to.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, you're still with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. I know you are fascinated like I am, but let's go for a break. We'll be right back. Susan is going nowhere. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
It's the music segment on the Helping Hand TV show.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help comes from you, O God, the maker of heaven and earth. Hallelujah. Yes, we minya biaraka wo many dawo. Yes, we minya biaraka wo many dawo. Many doubles many doubles yes we minyo biaraka wo many doubles yes we minyo biaraka wo many dawoso yes we minyo biaraka wo many dawoso many
Hello, this is the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. Life is about success. Success is about achievements, but greatness is about helping others to achieve success. I believe strongly that God gave us two hands so that we can use one hand for ourselves and the other hand to help other people. But Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman seemed to have used both of her hands to help everybody else. Christina Hackman had a quality personality that touched many lives and inspired quality in many people. Mrs. Christina Hackman didn't only touch lives with her hands of generosity, but also she touched lives with her heart of magnanimity, intimacy, and leniency. So what sort of person was Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman?
Very intelligent, jovial, welcoming anybody who came her way.
She was kind. She was generous and she was caring.
She felt free sharing whatever she had with people. She was generous with everything she had.
She was always willing to give. She really gave beyond what one would expect.
Baby was a jewel God gave us.
She would call and wish you a happy birthday even before you yourself became aware that the day was your birthday. Baby was the one who brought us all together.
Loving, caring,
always smiling.
She cannot be replaced.
Baby has left a huge legacy.
I'm here to talk to you about the Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards, also known as the Chill Awards. Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards, also known as the Chill Awards, is an award scheme by the H4P Organization in honor of my mom, Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman, an amazing woman, an incredible woman. The Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards recognizes the impact and the efforts made by persons with disability, especially towards national development.
It's the Chill Awards, powered by the H4P Organization.
Chill Awards.
The Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards. The Chill Awards.
Chill Awards. You are wonderful, beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, powerful. Forever and ever. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Let me hear you shout. Take, take, take.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. Susan is my guest, an amazing woman. H4P is 12 years old. To God be the glory. Susan, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. I am privileged to be here, so don't be thanking me plenty.
I hear you. So H4P, 12 years. We've been doing this job single-handedly for 12 good years.
I admire you.
What do you have to tell us?
If I only say God will bless you, maybe I'm not endorsed. But then see, I don't know what you are gaining from this. But I want to tell you that if you don't reap it today, your generation will.
Thank you.
Yes, your generation will.
Thank you.
Because looking at you, you have no disability. I don't know which part of your bed you slept that you had a dream to be there for persons with disability. See, you are doing a great work. Anytime I watch your program, I'm like, hey. In fact, meeting you today, the cameras have been deceiving me. You fine past the images
Thank you. Thank you.
You are doing so well. God will richly bless you.
Amen.
I don't know if you are experiencing the blessings, but that's the genesis of it.
Yeah.
Before it will come to Exodus, Leviticus,
my goodness,
and get to Revelation.
My goodness,
you can imagine.
I can imagine. I receive it.
So don't give up. Don't give up. Don't let anything make you surrender. You are doing a good work.
Thank you.
God is watching. If I am not watching, nobody is watching. If Ghana is not watching, the world is not watching, God is watching.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Keep up
so
the great
much.
work.
Thank you. Amazing. So if there's somebody watching us and the person has a talent, they are not doing anything with it. You are using your talent, you are using your gifts, you are blessing people, advocating for people. What would you tell the person if somebody is watching us from all over the world now?
Is it just somebody or persons with disability? I always want to talk to persons with disability.
Let's do that.
See, I always say that until you are able and you are in your coffin with your hands like this, and you are finally, even in the coffin, you are still not safe. You are finally down there, still sits. Then you can be down there and say, oh, as for me, I never had any disability and I'm born. Because, Bishop, even when you get out of this set and move out, you can meet your disability there.
Yeah.
I have mine, and I am living with it. I have accepted it. So you, the able ones, I am not blabbing. No. Do you know your fate? You don't know your fate. So please and please, if you have a disability, no, don't let it overshadow you. Don't let that disability overshadow you. Recently, I saw a post. They said what? A disabled man got somebody pregnant and the person have sold the baby, something like that. And the comment I gave was, hey, you people, a disabled man, but he has gotten somebody pregnant. When there are able men out there who can't get their wives pregnant. So please, we are persons with disability.
Exactly.
We are not disabled. Your disability shouldn't. Me, I'm a proud disabled person.
Of course.
Hey, me a proud papa.
And you have succeeded in a lot of things.
Oh, I am proud, Bishop. And yeah, they are the say we are a person with disability, but I am proud. Wow. Because it is what it is. Exactly. Bishop, me now where I cheer means I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. It doesn't mean I should be on the streets begging.
Exactly. Exactly.
It doesn't mean I can't do anything. To the glory of God, I have a daughter. I have a partner who adores me. It's just that sometimes you're stubborn.
I'm sure he's listening.
So, don't let your disability overshadow what God wants you to become.
Exactly.
Because see, Bishop, the time Papa gave me that pill and I swallowed it, those period, hey, the way I was hating myself. I was hating myself. I'm like, God, why? Why me? But when the time came that I accepted who I am, I am free. Like, nothing bothers me anymore. Yes, it's true. Sometimes there are some things I want to do, and because of I can't do it. But then there are some able ones out there. Some opportunities I have gotten, they have not gotten. So it's like that. We are all killing the days to get to our maker. So don't let your disability overshadow what God wants you to become. Maybe through that disability that you become somebody. You don't need to be able to become somebody. So let your disability make you somebody than unmake you.
Exactly.
That is what I have to say.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's always an ability in spite of the disability. It's a freestyle segment on the Helping Hand TV show. Susan, freestyle. What would you do for me?
So, listeners, Bishop was hosting me, but I'm now hosting. Hello, Bishop. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
And you're welcome to the Privilege Show. Hey, do you know you're handsome?
You are telling me.
I'm telling you. Hey, and you are bro, Papa. They didn't tell you. So, we'll go for a short commercial break. When we come back, the show will continue. The Privilege Show is for the voice of the voiceless, for persons with disability. Do stay tuned.
Wow. I like that. I think one of these days I would have to let you come and host my show for me.
Hey, come here, there, Papa.
Wow, thank you so much, Susan, for your time.
You're welcome, Bishop.
Thank you. H4P is 12 years old. It's incredible how we've come this far. Only God. But we thank God so much. Thank you, DV Unlimited Company Limited, FCC, Fasty Chapel, my proud sponsors. And thank you to you for tuning in. A special thanks to all those who contribute to H4P through our mobile money system. If you have not been contributing, this is the time to start. We need your support to continue this good work. Thank you so much. I'm going to come your way again with the same program, same time next week. Until then, remember that disability is not inability. Take care of yourself. God richly bless you.
Yes,